Hello everyone, this is Gauntlet. Thank you for joining me. This video series is really about my experiences on a multiplayer server, and I had chosen CraftedMiners. So we've made it back to the castle area and the village. I gotta give this a name. I'm not sure what to kind of call it, but we'll come up with something here. So just a quick update. I've been kind of busy with a lot of different projects all at once. I've added some more houses. I've kind of really laid out the road, which will help out quite a bit. So really need to start just building the structures up and laying down the lamps and so forth. And I have a church over there. That's where the market square is going to be. So moving along. So I feel good about the progress so far for the most part. I did do a patch update for the resource pack. So I use Chroma Hills, and it's now, I think it's like 1.04, and it was 1.03, and he's made some changes. Let me show you. So some of the changes I like. He's added like a golden weapon, golden axe, looks really awesome. But some of the other ones, it's just my preference. I don't like it. So I'm going to have to go back and just go make some modifications to the resource pack. He still has credit for it because he did all the hard work, and I'm just going to flop it back for, keep the 1.04, but just add some of the other textures back. So he's changed some of the wood texture. Let me see if I can get a better. Oh, it's over here. There's some stairs over here, and it'll really kind of show what I'm talking about. It just doesn't look right. So I'm gonna have to do that, and then I'm building out. You can see I wanted to build up the castle here, and putting on the top. I wanted to keep it blue, so the left side is wool, which has a nice effect. I like it. I think it's a little bit too light. And what I wanted to do was use lapis. But the lapis, he's done like a really funky texture to it, and it really doesn't quite fit the medieval, really the medieval times, which I'm trying to recreate. So we're going to head over to my lab, which really is single player creative, and really kind of test out some of the. I've gone in and used GIMP. I'll put the link on there for you, and made some modifications to the texture. Something that I feel would be hopefully a little bit more appropriate for the Middle Ages. So let's get over to my labs. Alright, so here we are at the G-Lab Gauntlet. So let's go ahead and get inside here. Here's where I kind of really test out some of my builds, kind of get things set up, make sure it all looks good. And the reason why we're here is we're going to change some of the resource pack. This is basically what I'm talking about. So this is the chiseled quartz block. I don't know, it's supposed to be like the bottom. I mean, I like it if it was like a pattern for a tile, but on the sides I just feel it could be, just doesn't quite fit. But that's just my preference. The other thing I wanted to change is, for the top of the castle, wanted to put some tops to them. There is the light blue wool. At a distance, it looked okay, looked good. I thought the lapis would look a lot better, but here is the here's the lapis. It's maybe Roman. I think that would look cool for maybe like a Roman bathhouse or something like that. So that's what we're going to change. Okay, so we're back. Basically, you have to close the game out to make these kind of changes, and so I just did a little bit of work on the GIMP, like I said, and here is the result. So I like how it turns out. It goes a lot better with the quartz. I like the look. And then here we are with the lapis. You know, it still has a pretty cool texture to it. I like the design. You know, it's really the design for the chiseled brick. So here is what the lapis ore looks like, and then the finished product. So I think it matches pretty good. So turned out good. Hey guys, so I'm back on the server, CraftedMiners, and just looking at the castle, you can see. I mean, I like the lapis. It's darker blue. You know, I think it has a better feel for it. So I'm going to finish out a lot of the tops with that. So should look pretty good. I'm glad I made that change. So bear with me. Keep in mind, I'm new. I'm still learning about the multiplayer and the servers here. But with CraftedMiners, they have learning from an interview I did with Bill, which I hope to place at the end of this video. We actually get reward points, and this is something exclusive to CraftedMiners. So I can't quite remember. Let's see, is it reward claim? It is. Okay, so reward claim, and then I can do horse because I think I have, let's see here, the command is ST. I have 36 points and I only needed 35. So let's go back to reward claim horse. Ooh, not horde. We don't want the horde here. Horse, and I guess what? 1? 30. Yeah, I guess 1. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Quantity 1, points cashed in 35. There is gauntlet. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what we get. This is pretty exciting. It's taken quite a while to get this. No! Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I have a royal donkey. You know? Gee. You know, I'm thinking like black stallion, you know, like a white horse. Oh, this is perfect. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah. Oh, all right. So thank you everybody for joining me. We have an exclusive interview here. This is Bill. Bill is on CraftedMiners. And Bill, why don't you do a little introduction as to, you know, what your role on the server is, as well as how long have you been on the server?
I guess my role is I just am a backup in case the server goes down. I develop some plugins. I went to school for some Java, and I learned it pretty well, I guess. And I'm here because I want to practice my skills. And there's a couple notable features here when you come on, like natural giants spawn. We have some horse protections and other stuff, reaction tests in game. It's normal stuff. I developed some stuff. Main reason I'm here. Work for free. That's all. To the community.
Very good. Well, we appreciate all the work that you're doing here. So let me ask you a couple questions. You know, it sounds like, you know, you're here to help kind of develop your skills within the Java. But, you know, what are some of the experiences that you're hoping, you know, when the players come here, that they get out of the server?
I hope to find a unique experience for a survival server. I tried to make some plugins that you don't see anywhere else to make our server unique. Just because there's too many Minecraft servers with the exact same plugin after plugin after plugin, so what's the difference? We need to make a server that people actually see and notice because we're different, because we are different.
Very good. Good. Very good. So, you know, you talk about some of the exclusive plugins that you helped develop or developed. You know, what is that one that you have the best one that you feel that you've developed or that you're most proud of?
I don't know if I'm proud of all my work because it's all been an accomplishment because I've learned to do new stuff and stuff I haven't figured out. I've gone and figured out. A lot of it's just wanted to make something unique, came up with an idea, proposed it to Sway, who's the owner of CraftedMiners, and he liked it, so I threw it together and tested it, and we put it on the server. None of it's really complex, I guess. It's all pretty simplified, but probably the biggest thing on here is the exclusive plugin, which does stuff like the reward points when you vote that you can use to claim horse eggs and name tags and other items you can't craft. So instead of just getting money and stuff like you do through other servers, you actually get a sort of like a second currency for voting, and you can use it to claim what you want instead of getting the same thing every time.
Awesome. Very good. So let me ask you a couple of fun questions, just because some people might be curious as to what some of your favorite things are. So here we go. What is your favorite block?
My stick. This is why.
Do it again.
This is my stick. Use it again. He's over there.
They
over
disappeared.
There. They don't disappear. He's behind you. He's way over there. See him running? I hit him into the building over there, and now he's just running like a psychopath. My custom stick.
That's
only
awesome.
I can get.
That's awesome. Off to the next question. Well, this might be the same answer. What is your favorite weapon of choice?
My stick. The fire aspect. That catches them on fire afterwards. Or actually my double rainbow bow or Freddy the Axe, which is well known in the PvP area for one-hitting people.
That's cool. Do you have it on you? Can we see it?
Look at my inner chest.
No worries. Here we go. So what are some of the, let me see here. Well, here again, I think you just answered this one, but what are some of the names that you've bestowed on your weapons?
I've bestowed upon my weapons?
Yeah, so when you go to an anvil and you want to name a cool weapon, what are some of those ones? I think you just said one that your axe, right? The double rainbow axe?
No, my bow's double rainbow because it shoots double rainbows. I want it to, but I can't. And then I got Freddy the Axe, who's a deadly Freddy. And then I have my Bailey Ocelot sword. And then I have my armor, which is basically labeled Bill's head, Bill's chest, Bill's private protection, and my fancy shoes.
Awesome. Fancy shoes. Pretty good. And here is the second to last question. What is the most awkward death that has occurred to you or someone else?
Being killed by my own stick.
How did that happen?
I was using it in the PvP arena, and this kid unarmed me and whacked me into lava.
Very
and then
cool.
I died in the lava.
Gotcha. Well, that's really the end of the interview. I really appreciate you taking time to speak with me and letting everyone get an opportunity to meet you on YouTube. Thanks, Bill.
Uh-huh.